Okay, guys, welcome to your English class. Last day of our English class, we have started a new lesson number 5, unit 7, page number 98. And we have studied about the biography of Wangari Maathai. You are going to read a biography, the true story of someone's life. This is a biography of Wangari Maathai. She lived in Kenya and what in which continent? Africa. We live in Asia, but where she lives in Africa. She wanted to save the trees in Kenya. How do you think she did it? So let's read Wangari Maathai Mama Trees. Wangari Maathai was born in 1940 in a small village in Kenya. Green trees covered the land. Families grew food in small gardens. A little river brought clean water to the village. Women and children picked figs and other fruit from the trees. They used wood to make fires for cooking. Wangari loved her green and beautiful home. When Wangari grew older, she went away to school. She studied in United States and in Germany. When Wangari came back to Kenya, the land was very different. The family gardens had gone, the trees had gone, the sun had dried the earth, the wind had blown away the soil, the little river was dry. The people in Wangari's village now worked for a big company. They grew tea that was sold to the people in other countries. Means all the green plants, all the green trees were cut down and the land was dry. There were no trees. People stopped planting trees and they started working for a big country that was to make tea. Only grew tea and the tea was sold to other countries. Women and children walked a long way to get a clean water and firewood. Wangari felt very sad. What could she do to help? An idea came to her. She would plant trees. Kenya could become green and beautiful again. Wangari took seeds from trees. She planted the seeds in her garden. She watched them and watered them. The seeds grew into the green little trees. Wangari gave the little trees to the women and children in her village. Together they planted rows and rows of little trees. Every day the women and the children watered the trees. The trees grew soon. There were figs and other fruits to eat. There was clean water in the little river. There was wood for fires to cook food. When we plant trees, we plant the seeds of peace and hope, said Wangari. What did the Wangari said? She said that when we plant trees, we plant the seed of peace and hope. People all over Africa planted trees. They wanted to do same as Wangari. Millions of trees were planted. People named Wangari Mama Trees. She became very famous. Little things make a big difference, said Wangari. My little thing is planting trees. So Wangari was famous for planting new trees. And she made her land, her village, beautiful and greeny again by planting new trees and seeds. Okay, question number 2. Read each sentence. Is it true or false? When Wangari was a child, there was no trees. So the answer is false. There were a lot of trees. So in the front of one, write false. Wangari was sad because trees had gone. True. She was sad. Wangari was sad when the trees had gone. Many people planted little trees in long rows. True. People cut all the new trees. No. False. They only cut before Wangari came. They cut the old trees only. So right, false. The new trees made Kenya a better place to live. Yeah, true. If there is tree near your houses, it means fresh oxygen and it means you are living healthy life because plants gives us oxygen and that is used for our breathing. Now, question number 3. What happened first? What happened next? Work with your partner to put these sentences in order. Wangari took seeds from the trees. Number 2, Wangari planted the trees. Okay, Wangari planted the seeds and watered them. This is number 2. Number 2, Wangari planted the trees and watered them. The tree, Wangari gave the trees to the woman. This is number 3, and children in her village. Number 3. Together they planted rows of trees, many trees. So this is number 4. And the last is the trees grew big, fruit grew on the trees. This is number 5. And the Kenya became a good place for living, especially the city, her village, sorry.